And today we are going to be reading one of my very favorite books, and it is Max Found Two Sticks by Brian Pinckney. And he wrote and illustrated this book. It was a day when Max didn't feel like talking to anyone. He just sat on his front steps and watched the clouds gather in the sky. A strong breeze shook the tree in front of his house, and Max saw two heavy twigs fall to the ground. "What are you going to do with those sticks?" Max's grandpa asked as he washed the front windows. Not saying a word, Max tapped on his thighs. Pat, pat, pat. His rhythm imitated the sounds of the pigeons startled into flight. Putter, putter, pat, pat. His mother came home carrying new hats for his twin sisters. She asked, "What are you doing with Grandpa's cleaning bucket, son?" Max responded by patting the bucket. Tap, tap, tap. He created the rhythm of the light rain falling against the windows. Tippy tap, tap, tap. After a while, the clouds moved on and the sun appeared. Cindy, Sean, and Jamal showed up drinking sodas. "Hey, Max, what you doing with those hat boxes?" Again, Max didn't answer. He just played on the boxes. Dum, dum-dee-dum. Max drummed the beat of the tom-toms in a marching band. Diddy-diddy-dum-dum. "What are you up to with those soda bottles?" his dad asked as he brought out the garbage cans on his way to work. Max answered on the bottles. Dong, dong, dung. His music joined the chiming of the bells in the church around the corner. Ding, dong, ding. Soon, the twins came out to show off their new hats. "Hey, Max," they asked. "What are you doing with those garbage cans?" Max hammered out a reply on the cans. Cling, clang, da bang. Max pounded out the sound of the wheels thundering down the tracks under the train on which his father worked as a conductor. A cling, clang, da bang. Suddenly, Max heard a sound as a marching band rounded the corner. Thump, diddy, thump. Thump, diddy, thump. Max watched the drummers with amazement as they passed, copying their rhythms. The last drummer saw Max. Then, with a nod and a wink, he tossed Max his spare set of sticks. "Thanks," called Max, and he didn't miss a beat. So today we are actually going to play along with Max as he plays his rhythms. So what you're going to do is you're going to go around your house and try to find something to play with. So here's some options for you. I grabbed two sticks from my kitchen, or sorry, two spins from my kitchen. Wooden spoons, like metal spoons. Another option is you can get two markers that you have around your house, and then you can grab two sticks, like Max's sticks, or if you have two drumsticks in around, that works too. So all these make different sounds to try to figure out what sound you like best. So I'm going to play on my table today. But if you want to, you can grab a bucket, or you can grab a pot and turn it upside down. Anything that you want to play on, or your table is fine as well. They all make different sounds. So try to see what you want to play with, and what sounds you want, and kind of test it out and see what you like best. So yeah, go find your stick. So I have my can ready to go, and I have my sticks ready to go. Before we get started, I just wanted to review on how to use our sticks and how to play the best to get the best sound. So what we're going to do, remember, you just grab your sticks, and remember you can have anything around your house, and you pinch like a little crab. And then you want to think about kind of making a turtle. So here is our turtle's really long neck. That's a really long neck for a turtle. And then we have a little bitty tail that we want out there. And then we have 3 little legs that can crawl away really quickly when the alligator comes. I had to change locations. I'm going to go back and forth today. So we're going to start at the beginning of the book with Max's first rhythm. So we've got our materials, and we are going to read it first, and we're going to read it just like we would in the music room. And so we say pat, tat, tat. So pat, tat, tat. So if it helps, put your sticks on your shoulders during the rest. I would also recommend that you speak along with me. That really helps. So let's do it all together. Pat, pat, tat. One more time. Pat, pat, tat. Good job. And then our next rhythm is just like we would do in music room. T, 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 ta, ta. Try it one more time. T, 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 ta, ta. And so now let's put it with the words. Putter, putter, pat, pat. Your turn. Putter, putter, pat, pat. Our next rhythm is really easy. It's just ta, ta, ta. And so if you see a rest, if you want to just put your sticks up, you can put them on your shoulders if you want. That kind of helps me sometimes. So we're going to go tap, tap, tap. And then our next rhythm is tippy, tip, tap, tap. Let's try that one again. Tippy, tip, tap, tap. Good job. Our next one is just like T, 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 ta, ta. We go diddy, diddy, dum, dum. Try it. Diddy, diddy, dum, dum. And then our next one, we're gonna do a roll on our drums. And so what we're gonna do is my drum got out of control. So that is just our half note. So ta, ta, ta. So let's try it together. And the words are dong, 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 because remember he was listening to the chime. So dong, dong, dong. And then the same rhythm again, we have with different words. We have ding, ding, dong. Let's try it again. Ding, ding, dong. One more time. Ding, ding, dong. And then our next rhythm is ta, ta, ti, ti. And so it goes cling, clang, da, bang. All right, let's try that together. Cling, clang, da, bang. One more time. Cling, clang, da, thing. Hey everyone, I've changed locations because it started really raining hard outside. So, we're gonna keep going. Most of my materials were spared. Some of them were not, though. My notes. So we're gonna keep going. And our next rhythm we're gonna play really softly, and it goes like this. We're gonna play it softly, and so we're gonna play piano. Can you say piano? All right. Thump, diddy, thump. Try it again. Thump, diddy, thump. All right, and then our next one we're gonna play forte. So I'm gonna turn my can over to the middle side, and so we're gonna play forte, thump, diddy, thump. Good job. Try it with me one more time. Thump, diddy, thump. Hey everyone, I'm going to finish up and we're going to do our story with our rhythms, and I have a special helper here today. This is Judah, and he will be in kindergarten next year, and so he's going to play along with us. And so we're going to start by doing our story, and so it goes like this. It was a day when Max didn't feel like talking to anyone. He just sat on his front steps and watched the clouds gather in the sky. A strong breeze shook the tree in front of his house, and Max saw 2 heavy twigs fall to the ground. "What are you going to do with those sticks?" Max's grandpa asked as he washed the front windows. Not saying a word, Max tapped on his thighs. So we're going to do our very first rhythm. I'm going to do it first. I've traded out my sticks and I've got some spoons here. And so he's going to go pat, pat, pat. All right, your turn. Ready? Good job. Pat, pat, pat. Good job. All right, and so next we're going to do our next page. His rhythm imitated the sound of the pigeons, startled into flight. And this is, remember, T-T-T-T-ta-ta. So let me do that. Putter, putter, pat, tat. Putter, putter, pat, tat. Good job. Good. And then, when Max's mother came home carrying new hats for his twin sisters, she asked, "What are you doing with Grandpa's cleaning bucket, son?" Max responded by patting the bucket. And so we're going to do, this is our really easy rhythm that we have next. And so then what we're going to do is tap, tap, tap. Good job. All right, and then we have, he created the rhythm of the light rain falling against the front windows. And our next rhythm goes tippy, tippy, tap, tap. Good job. Let's try it one more time. Tippy, tippy, tap, tap. Tippy, tippy, tap, tap. Good. This story is starting to remind me of my day because I went outside and it started to rain, and then I came inside and now it stopped raining. So it only rained for like 10 seconds. Okay, so our next one goes, after a while, the clouds moved on and the sun appeared. Cindy, Sean, and Jamal showed up drinking sodas. "Hey, Max, what you doing with those hat boxes?" Again, Max didn't answer. He just played on the boxes. And remember, our next rhythm goes dum, dum, dee, dum. Try it with me. Good. Let's try one more time. Dum, dum, dee, dum. And remember, it helps to speak it as you do it. So you want to speak it. So you can you go dum, dum, dee, dum.
Dum, dum, dee, dum.
Good job.
Is there anyone to go?
Max drummed the beat of the tom-toms in a marching band. Diddy, diddy, dum, dum. Your turn. Diddy, diddy, dum, dum. dum. Good job. What are you up to with those soda bottles? His dad asked as he brought out the garbage cans on his way to work. Max answered on the bottles. Remember, these are our half note beats, and we're just going to roll, and we're going to go. What are we going to go? We're going to go. Ding, 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 ding. And then we're going to do our next page, his music. Join the chiming of the bells in the church around the corner. Ding, dong, ding. Okay, everyone, now do it with me. Ready? Soon the twins came out to show off their new hats. Hey, Max, they asked, what are you doing with those garbage cans? Max hammered out a reply on the cans. And so we have cling, clang, da bang. Clang, da bang. Good job. Let's try it one more time. Cling, clang, da bang. And it's really quick. So ta, ta, tee, tee. Yeah, good job. All right. Rest position. And then our next one is the same thing. Max pounded out the sound of the wheels thundering down the tracks under the train on which his father worked as a conductor. And we have cling, clang, da bang. Cling, clang, da bang. Good job. Or you can play on the sides of your drums any way you want. Okay, so now it's our very last page. Suddenly, Max heard a sound as a marching band rounded the corner. And so remember, we started this one and it was piano. Can you say piano? Because it was really soft. And so our rhythm is thump, diddy, thump. Can you say that? Yeah. All right. So we're going to play really quietly. I'm going to go first. Thump, diddy, thump. Shh. Thump, diddy, thump. Good job. All right, one more time. Thump, diddy, thump. Good job. All right. So now we're going to play as loud as we can, and we may wake up the baby. Uh-oh. Oh, no. So then we're going to go thump, diddy, thump. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready? And thump, diddy, thump. And we're done. Yay. And can you give me a big drum roll, please, for being done? And I hope you had fun doing the rhythms with Max today. I hope you have a great day. And we're going to sing goodbye, boys and girls.
Goodbye, girls and boys.
There we go.